Friends, guests, and adventurers of all ages, tonight's show is for the brave, the fearless, and the dangerously curious. Witness feats of strength, daring acrobatics, and mystifying magic. Get ready to have the most astounding night of your life. Welcome to the Circus of Wayward Wonders. Welcome to Roll for Combat, Three-Ring Adventure.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, Three-Ring Adventure. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, you heard there's this thing called fighting in Pathfinder? Believe it or not, they're going to actually start doing it this week. That's right. It's back to the main story and back to fighting as they start exploring Moonstone Hall. So I've noticed the difference between this podcast, Three-Ring Adventure, and the other podcast, Agents of Edgewatch. Three-Ring Adventure is very much into character role-playing. Hence, we have episodes upon episodes of them talking about their individual feelings and individual role-playing and character development within each character. However, that doesn't mean that Agents of Edgewatch don't do their own role-playing. They do role-playing not at an individual level, but almost at a group level, where they have fully embraced the theme of being guards and are role-playing their role as guards within the Edgewatch really, really well. So although they aren't necessarily the same types of role players that you see in Three-Ring Adventure, where they don't go into deep character development, go into their backgrounds, go into their thoughts, their feelings, what they're looking for, they don't really do that. That's just not their style. But they're very much into playing their roles within the Force, and they are doing that to a T. I actually was a little worried that they kind of might not do that, and they might actually kind of become loose cannons, or might not play truly good guys, but they have really eaten it up, and it is fascinating to see the difference between these two groups. They both roleplay, but they do it in very different ways. But it is curious, and think about your own groups. How do they do roleplaying? Because it looks like those are the two major ways that people roleplay. So one thing I did want to mention this week is that you're going to learn a couple of new rules. One of the big rules is that teleportation effects allow you to instantly move from one point or another, and according to the rules, teleportation does not usually trigger reactions based on movement. And I actually double-checked this with Paizo because there is a spell called Dimension Door. Now, Dimension Door, which everyone knows, allows you to teleport between two areas. The thing is, Dimension Door is also a spell, and it has components, so depending on how you read it, it's like you can say, well, because it has somatic and audible components, I'm interrupting the casting of the spell so the teleportation doesn't go off. However, there's also a teleportation keyword, so the question is which takes precedence. Does the teleportation keyword overwrite the components, therefore is not susceptible to attacks of opportunity? And the answer is yes, that is correct. The teleportation keyword overrides everything else. So you cannot use an attack of opportunity on someone who's using a teleportation effect, even if it has components that normally you could interrupt them with. So those of you playing at home, teleportation is really, really good. In fact, when I was talking to Paizo, they even brought up a green dragon's twisting tail that does not stop teleportation. They have this reaction. The twisting tail reaction says, a creature within reach of the dragon's tail uses a move action or leaves a square during a move action it's using. And the effect is the dragon then makes a tail strike at the creature. And if it hits, the dragon disrupts the creature's action. So nope, if you're using teleportation and the dragon tries to hit you with its tail, you will teleport away. Now, there is a usually associated with all of these. What that means is that this usually works. There can be effects depending upon the GM and what is going on, where they might say, okay, maybe they do manage to get them hit. What those effects would be, I'm not sure. Maybe the teleportation person is being restrained, or maybe they're being chained down, or something else that's interfering with their ability to teleport, so they would still get the attack of opportunity off. The point is that whenever you see two conflicting rules, usually go for the more powerful one. That one usually takes precedence, in this case, teleportation. And why do I keep mentioning this is because, well, now half of the party has attacks of opportunity, so they're going to use it at every opportune time that they have, and now they're also finding creatures that have the ability to teleport. So this is going to come up more than once, and it's very important that everyone's clear on how this works, because, you know, missing out on 2 attacks of opportunity is a big freaking deal, especially if you're PCs and you're going to argue every inch within your life to make sure those go off. And, you know, I completely agree with them. They should get every opportunity to, well, attack. That's kind of the name of the ability. But I just wanted to mention that, and also this week is a crazy week. If you like cliffhangers and if you like bleeding encounters, then this is the week for you. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's show notes. So RPG Superstar, I just got a whole bunch of content that was written by Mark Stifer. It is awesome. That is for the second part of the book. I got pages from him, like 25 plus pages of content. It is awesome. We're going through it. We're refining it. We have about 70% of the monsters done, so we are flying. I have all the final artists finishing up theirs. I have the editors finishing it up, and we're starting to lay out the book, so it is looking good. We are targeting to try to get this out and finished by Gen Con at the latest. So we will see. There's one thing is that I'm not trying to rush the book. I want it to be as good as possible. So one thing I do notice is that I do have a lot of Paizo people working on this product, and one thing is Paizo people write with no fat. If you've ever noticed Paizo products, they write as efficiently as possible. And one thing is when you write as efficiently as possible, you get no fat on your writing. It is like unbelievable how well they write. They don't have a single sentence that you need to cut out. And I actually told them, put fat back in, put in lots of examples, make sure you expand upon things. You don't need to write, like, if I give you 25 pages, you don't actually have to fit it in 25 pages. I actually have a lot of flexibility in this book. So if we need another, 16 pages, I'll give them another 16 pages. So I'm making sure that they spend a lot of time to expand upon the new rules, to give as much space as they need. And most importantly, I'm giving tons and tons of examples of these new rules, because that's one thing I always find lacking in pretty much anyone's books. The only ones that even come close to doing this correctly are usually game manuals for board games. Those are my favorites. They always give lots of examples, and I can never get enough of those. So I'm going to put in lots and lots of examples of how to use all the new rules that we're adding into the system. So be on the lookout for that. Don't forget, do check out the Patreon if you want to join for as little as $5 a month. Get all the episodes early. You get to watch us live. We usually record on Sunday nights and Monday nights, so if you want to check that out, just go to patreon.rollforcombat.com. And then finally, if you want, you can also join us, play games, check out spoilers, talk about each episode, and most importantly, I put in all the maps and I put in all the images from each episode so you can actually picture and see what is going on. You definitely want to check out the maps, because some of these encounter areas are gigantic. And this way you can actually see. And if you ever have any questions, just let me know. If you want to say, hey, Steve, in episode 23, where was that fight? And I will show you where that was in the map. Just let me know. Go to discord.rollforcombat.com and check that out. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's exciting episode. So last we left off, you managed to finally get down to the temple. You talked to the guards, you finagled your way in, you got to the Moonstone Hall, or at least what you think is the Moonstone Hall. You found this beautiful hall that seems to be dedicated to Arodin, and it has beautiful stained glass windows, beautiful Eye of Arodin. It looks like it was spectacular in the day. And you'll also notice 2 basilisks chained to the pillars near the front door, that are just hanging out, ready to say hi. I'm sure they're friendly. I'm sure if you play fetch with them, they'll probably, I hear basilisks actually make very good pets. if you know what you're doing. So we'll see if anyone knows what they're doing. In addition,
we do not.
In addition, you have lots of light cast on you because it's pitch black in this cavern, but you do see some light coming through the door, the front door, which is slightly ajar. It's actually double doors, so one of the double doors is slightly ajar, and two very large holes in the stained glass windows, which are obviously smashed violently through. And there's lots of light coming from those. And there's the rest of the stained glass windows just, give off regular light. Now, the basilisks are actually pretty far from you. Let's see how far they are from Darius. They're 10, 20, 30. They're about 35 feet. The closest one from Darius, and Alhara is about 30 feet, but there's a pillar in front of her. And then there's a further one, which is a good 40-ish plus feet away. Hap, Riley, and Otteron. They're still coming down the stairs. They're so far away, you might as well just say they're in another room. Okay, they're not really in another room. But here's what happens. You heard, clinking sounds, and you didn't know what that was. But then you notice these basilisks were probably sleeping, behind these pillars, and they wandered on out. And there's these huge metal chains that are leashed to the pillar, and they appear to be very thick. So there's a little bit of good news. The other good news is that Darius's tattoo has come back with a vengeance as soon as he sensed danger. It seems to almost just appear when he needs it. Like when he's performing in the circus or when he's with the two young ladies from his fan club. The tattoo is nowhere to be found. But now he's in true dire danger. With two basilisks staring at him, the tattoo appears.
I mean, that's a good indicator. I'm about to open this door, just look at my wrist.
Rob Tremarco is playing Darius Varus, Darius's Daring Destructions, a half-elf monk of the mountain style.
Maybe that's exactly the point of it. Maybe he's been overthinking it. Maybe it's just a mind detector, a fancy mind detector.
I think it's a plot detector.
Vanessa Hoskins is playing Alhara Varus, the amazingly agile Alhara, a half-elf gymnast swashbuckler.
A plot detector. Hey. Hey.
Roll for combat.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
That is exactly what
Why
we
did
needed.
the basilisks get to go? What happened?
Wow.
317.
Hop first, then the basilisk, and everyone else.
It's, actually, no, the basilisks rolled 11s. Wait, what happened?
11s? And they got a plus 6.
Oh, no, not 11. Sorry, they have a plus 11 to their
okay.
They rolled 14 and a 16. Otteron rolled a 9. Darius rolled a 6.
Hap got that nat 20.
Lauren Sig is playing Hap, the Starlight Sparrow, a human fire elementalist sorcerer.
Hap has a nat 20, so
Hap it up.
Hap gets to go first, but would Hap actually see these basilisks? I don't know if she would.
I can on the map, right? I've got, it's a straight line.
I don't know. I don't know what you can see.
Well, we've got light coming from Darius, right? I mean, how far does light shed?
40 feet. 40
Okay,
feet.
so yeah, they're in the radius of Darius's light. Well, this one over here is in the dim light radius. So that one's dim light. So if I attacked him with a crossbow, I think I'd have a miss chance.
It doesn't have a miss
You
chance.
do what you want to do.
No,
Hap
let Hap.
sees these things. She doesn't know they're basilisks. I'm saying they're basilisks because I like the audience to know what the heck they're encountering. Because if I said, "Oh, you're seeing these creatures with lots of legs," you'd be like, "Oh, lizards." But if I say you're facing basilisks, everyone goes, "Oh my God, they're totally dead!"
Well, now you're putting me in a tough spot. All right. So we see basilisks, which means that we see these lumpy lizards with huge fangly teeth and 6 legs. What are they doing? Are they sleeping? Are they getting up and hissing at us?
They're 13 feet long from head to tail. They have, I believe it's 8 legs. They are hissing and making a guttural gurgle as they see you.
Yeesh.
And they're looking right at you all and going...
Yeah.
They seem to be agitated as you approach, and it looks like they just woke up from a nap.
13 foot long and hissing is all I need to have an innocent conscience when I declare fireball. So
I thought that's enough for you. Make them my pals.
No, I
mean,
definitely
that's what I was
need-
expecting.
That's right, the template.
I mean, pterodactyls didn't do it. She's like, Darius, make it my friend. Let me kiss it.
All right, let's.
But this is my favorite. This
Let's
is my
push the
favorite
button.
app greeting.
I
I love animals.
She just tries, and if it doesn't work, well, it dies.
Rob Pontius is playing Otteron, Uncanny Otteron's Cauldron of Curious Concoctions, a human witch of curses.
Oh, please critically fail this.
Wow, that critical fail is...
Please.
70 damage.
70
damage.
Come on.
See if any of them are left after
Let's see if some sleepy lizards can.
That's it. Maybe those chains make a minus to their reflex saves.
No, that was right in front of a set of doors. Do the
Oh,
doors
no.
fail. That's a
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
That's the top one.
Come on. Now.
Oh,
And a
bottom
the
one makes
bottom
it.
one totally makes it. All right, well, the top one has just got a face full of fire for, holy moly, 31 points of damage. That's a
Man.
lot.
And then
Wow.
15 on the other one, I think.
All right, so the one to the north just got totally singed and ripped asunder by a fireball. The one to the south dodged a little bit out of the way. I would have given it a little bit to the reflex, but it got a 27. It wasn't even close. You just needed a 22. Like if it was on the cusp, if it was like a 23, I might have given it to you, but it's not even close.
That's fine. I get you.
Yeah. So one boom, and the other one, haha, kind of got out of the way.
All right, I got one action left, and I'm not thrilled with my choice, but I'm actually just going to waste it because I need 2 actions to do anything I want, and I don't want to move Riley away because I'm going to hit him with Magic Fang next turn.
What a
So I'm not gonna
surprise!
do
She's
anything.
wasting an action. That
Oh, wait,
sounds
wait.
Not a-
about.
you
Wait,
don't
I forgot.
recall
I can
knowledge?
That
move.
sounds about right.
I forgot. I can move, and Riley can still get 1 action, so we could move together. Which is
or you
what?
could identify the things you just blew up.
With what skill though?
I don't know. You could recall knowledge and see what you think.
Recall knowledge. Anyone can do it.
Yeah, but like, what skill is it? Because like, if I don't think they're animals, right?
You don't know.
Arcana
They
If
look
you're
or
like
gonna waste
lizards.
it, why does it matter?
I'm not gonna waste it because I forgot that I can do.
Arcana or nature. Either
I'm gonna
one.
move. No, you know what? We'll do the recall knowledge, Arcana or nature. I'll do the nature check. Oh wait, do I roll that or do you roll that? You roll.
I
That.
roll it. It's secret. So Hap, after sitting there contemplating, should I move? Should I not move? Should Riley move? Should Riley not move? Did I forget something today? Did I leave the stove on? I wonder. Meanwhile, everyone is sitting around waiting for her to finally figure out what she's going to do. And then she's like, "Oh wait, let me recall knowledge. Oh, there we go. Oh, silly Hap. One day. All right, well, they only have 1 attack. All they can do is just bite you with their jaws.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Oh, right, and they can turn you to stone. And they get to do it on your turn. That's the best part. They don't do it
Say
on.
what?
They do
What?
it on. They do it on your turn, not on their turn.
Oh no!
So, well, there's
This
good
is
news.
beautiful.
She remembers that if you take a bath in the blood of a basilisk,
Oh,
it
okay.
will unpetrify you.
Right.
Oh.
So all you need is a blood bath.
I
That
will
was
fully
a
admit.
really good recall knowledge then.
I will fully admit to having already known that as part of Galarian lore, and was really hoping our characters would figure it out, so I wouldn't have to wrestle with metagame knowledge.
It's okay.
I had to wrestle that just to attack.
Yes. All right. Well, does Riley get to go?
Yeah, he gets 1 action because I didn't command him, and I'm honestly just going to have him move a tiny bit in front of me. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. We'll have him move up here by Darius. That's what we'll do. All right, final action, done.
Finally. Holy moly.
We're in the major leagues now. You got to really know what you're doing.
All right, Basilisk number 1, the one to the southern part. It sees you all, and after getting chomped or hit, not even chomped, hit with that fireball, decides to move towards Hap, and is very angry at Hap.
I am displeased with this.
Moves 20
I
feet
mean-
towards you, and can it see Hap? How close is it to Hap?
I feel like it can
looks
see
pretty
me.
close. It's a 30 feet. Oh, it's 40 feet away. It cannot turn you to
Oh,
stone just yet.
so close to us, though.
But it sees O'Hara,
Oh,
Darius, and Riley.
Oh.
Let's see, what is it going to do? A 1, a 2, a 3.
Mm,
Oh,
A
good.
3. Hey, Riley. This then does petrifying gaze
I do not want that donut.
as it looks at Riley with its evil eyes. Give me a fortitude save, Riley.
Is there any chance I could get the bonus from Antidote on this?
It is Arcane Concentrate Incapacitation Transmutation Visual.
I don't feel like that counts.
Damn.
I think,
Doesn't-
yeah.
yeah, it doesn't seem poisonous.
All right, fort save.
Or
Luckily,
venomous.
Riley's good at this. Please, high numbers. 32.
32?
Nice.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Good
That's amazing.
boy.
Okay, 32, completely unaffected.
Nice.
That's the good news. Bad news is that's just for this round. This can continue
Oh.
forever.
Was that a crit? I'm curious. Was it a crit?
Sure, it doesn't mean anything.
Oh, I didn't know if crit meant something. All right.
Sometimes it does. It's like, oh, you're
Yeah.
immune for
Oh,
an
yeah,
hour.
no, you're right. According to this, it stares at you. It can see within 30 feet. All it has is the failed condition. It doesn't even have anything
Oh, okay.
if it succeeds. So that just means better not fail. Well, then
Yeah,
comes
right.
here comes
Ooh.
Basilisk number 2. It's lugging its chain. It's getting close to Lahara, getting close to Darius. But
Go away.
what? You-
Go
what?
away.
Go near you? Go closer?
No, away. No,
Closer.
Shoot. Shoot. Get out of here.
Close. Nearby. Okay. You know
Yeah.
what? It's gonna
Oh.
it's gonna hiss at Alhara. And then look at you. Give me a fortitude save.
Okay.
What? It's not that bad.
I'm very scared. Okay, here we go.
For good reason.
24?
24? She shakes it off. She's like, I've seen Darius in his underwear in the morning. This is nothing.
Oh, you should be blessed to have seen that.
She's your
Breakfast
sister.
meats. Yeah.
Alhara, you're up.
Okay. So Alhara is a good 10 feet away from the closest basilisk.
Except
it's
you can see it. You
except I
shake
can
it
see it.
off.
Oh, no.
You're like, oh, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. The basilisk then lets out a roar. And then you,
What?
you look at it again. Petrifying glance.
Oh no!
Reaction at the start of your turn. Give me another fortitude save.
Oh, no.
I love how
27.
excited Steve is.
27.
I'm actually
27.
happy for Steve right now. I really am. To
You're
be
like,
honest.
oh no, not again! Oh god, now I remember when I walked into Darius taking a shower. It's
yeah.
all coming back to me. See, that's I'll tell you the secret of a basilisk glare. No one knows this, but I know it because I'm the basilisk. How they turn you to stone, it's not the magic of their eyes. It's what they're doing is making you remember the most embarrassing moments of your life. And that is what petrifies you and makes you slowed and turned to stone.
Wow.
Alhara, you're like, okay, I'm okay. I'm not looking at the other basilisk. You're putting your hand up, like I only see one. I'm not gonna see that other one, so you go.
What does Riley remember? Is it like pooping on the floor and getting fussed at?
Riley remembers hanging out
Barghest,
with
probably.
Kalkek and remembers that was a wonderful and horrible experience all at once because he couldn't seem to control himself. And he really wanted to be
Aw.
with Hap.
So, all right. So, how much slack is on these chains that the basilisks are on?
Hard to tell, because whatever slack is on it appears to be closer to the pillar, but you would guess they probably can't go another, maybe 10, 20 feet, and that's it. That's all that's left.
Okay. Well, let's just see. All right. So, the first thing Alhara is going to do is strike out with her bow staff, because it is within range. Let's just see what we have here. 30 to hit, actually.
Number 2?
Number 2, the northernmost one, the one closest to
You hit it.
Alhara.
9 points of damage, crunch.
I'll take it. She's going to take a second swing because she does not want to get close to these gross-looking things. Only a 12, unfortunately. And then for her last action, she's actually just going to take a step back. She's feeling a little off-put by their stare. Something about turning to stone, Hap was saying, and you have to bathe in their blood. She does not want any of that. Alhara is she's not going to take the front line on this one.
Really? Aww.
No, she's being cautious. She's a little freaked out.
Ataran is up.
Ataran will gesture out, making a claw-like motion with their hand as they chant Spiritualis Vegivir and cast Spiritual Weapon.
On which one?
The one I can I can see them both, so I'll do the one that's more injured.
Which one?
The top one.
All right. Cast a spiritual... Do you have the range to do that? What's it?
120 feet.
Yeah, it's more than enough. So your little magical dagger appears and stabs it.
Yeah, it forms looking like Nocticula's crown of a deep violet energy and then stabs into it.
11 points of damage.
And I will concentrate on it, which means it tries to stab again.
That's unfair.
I love it.
That's so cool.
Wait, how would you do that? Because isn't it 2 actions to cast? But then it stabs immediately?
I can, and then I can concentrate to continue to do additional attacks.
Interesting. I'm going to remember that when I get to use
Stabentration.
the same attack on you.
Do you want me to hit Spiritual Weapon again,
yeah.
and then we can just do
Sure.
-5?
Yep.
Okay.
It lost the attack trait, didn't it?
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, so it does no longer -5.
That's
Oh.
correct.
Are we sure? Because
Yeah.
I read that it lost the attack trait, but the spell description in the errata still mentions multiple attack penalty. Well, I'll click anyway.
That only applies to the attack trait though, which is
If
strange.
it says that it doesn't have the attack trait, but multi-attack penalty still applies.
If it makes you feel better, a 20 misses, so we don't need to worry about it.
All right.
It could,
Great.
it could be because they're trying to avoid certain rules interactions with it having the attack trait.
That's all for me.
Darius, you're up.
All right.
Except Darius sees Basilisk number 1, and it decides to give you its gaze.
Wait, it goes again?
No, this Basilisk number
different
1.
basilisk.
This is the southern Basilisk. The first Basilisk is the
no.
one that hit Alhara with the 1-2 punch. The southern one is now going to hit you with the punch. Give me a fortitude save.
This ain't no city basilisk.
Okay.
It's a southern basilisk.
So, all I want to say is, before I turn to stone completely, I'm going to try and take the coolest pose I can. Is there
Oh my God.
any kind of... that to spend a hero point to do that? So I don't look like a moron?
I feel like it's a performance check,
I'm gonna
right?
pose. I'm gonna pose like they're gonna put me in.
Lorne Green, Battlestar Galactica death pose.
Something
Yes.
like they're gonna put me in,
Lucite.
I'll pose like this, with my muscle.
Okay,
Well,
like
why
you're
don't you
kissing your
try to
muscles.
make the save first?
Well, he's
Oh
going to
my
do it
God.
I'm
either
just
way.
either
He's
way.
doing it either way. He's like, I'm going to do
Preparing.
I'm preparing. He's like, oh, I see you. I'm going to go into the pose, and let's see if I fight it. 27.
I made it. All right.
I made it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just flexing. I'm just showing off the pecs.
Okay, I'm good.
You're fine.
All right,
You're up.
and I get to go. Okay,
Yep.
let's do this. I move up. I take the mountain stance. Let me get my mountain. And I take a flurry of blows. First hit, 21.
First what?
First hit. First
hit.
He's really scared, everybody.
I'm very scared.
It misses.
Whiff.
Just miss. You're too busy posing, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
20 you
misses.
just missed.
That's a good roll, though.
Yeah, oh, boy, if you
Oh, wow.
if you spent a little less time posing, a little bit more time paying attention, you'd be doing a little better. But you still get move.
A move.
You're
I'm done.
Hap, you're up.
It was a mistake to have not wasted Riley's action because I really want to put Magic Fang on him, but I really don't want to go next to those basilisks.
It's too late now. You're in gaze range.
Well, yeah, but I can move away from that. All right, I'm going to spend one action to command Riley. I'm going to have him move into flank with the basilisk that Darius is fighting, and then take a bite out of this awful lizard. But he does not have Magic Fang, because I just didn't have time. I will go ahead and add a... No, I'm not going to do anything. It's just flat-footed. Ugh, 20. Maybe?
Hits.
Oh, he's such a
Flanko.
good boy. Look at that 16 points of Flanko damage. Oh, he's so
16
good.
points of damage, except
He's so good.
Riley's now pissed at you because you made him bite a basilisk, and they taste horrible.
Oh, all right. It's making him take his dog food for granted.
For granted?
Ouch.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's granted. I think you got to stop. That's
Riley
why
eats rock.
I know he eats rocks. I don't know.
All right.
Go.
All right.
What else you doing?
I decided. I know what I'm going to do.
Well, Riley
This will be
moved
efficient.
and then attacked, so that's
That's right. Riley's
actions.
done. I've got 35 feet of move because of Long Strider up. So I'm going to move a little bit north with the Southern Basilisk as intensely. Like, I don't want to get focused. And I have one action left, which coincidentally is all it takes.
You can't move there. That's difficult terrain, and there's a pillar there.
Okay, well that space is just fine. One action is all it takes for Elemental Toss. So let's shape up a little bird and have it fly over there. Ugh, 19. Can't do it with that.
Wow, that would have been good damage too, but
Yeah.
it misses. Wah, wah.
I hit it for 16 this turn with Riley, so I'm not mad.
Basilisk number 1 goes.
Oh no!
Oh,
the southern,
no.
much less injured one.
The southern
Yeah.
basilisk, the one that seems to be delightfully delighted on everyone here. Let's see what's
Oh my
he doing.
gosh!
This is all happening like between like natural formed pillars or like rock?
Yeah, those are pillars. Those pillars like fell.
Nice. Okay.
And
cool.
like those are naturally formed over time. I mean, this temple was obviously above ground at one point.
Right. Before Earthfall, maybe?
Yeah, probably. So this basilisk moves up next to Darius, gives you a little bit of a lick kiss.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Just a little love kiss.
But then decides to hit the person who hit it with fire because it doesn't like fire. Hap,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
give
gosh.
me a fortitude save, as it is giving you memories that you don't want to know.
You really are mad
Uh-oh.
at me tonight, Steve. Like
No,
I'm
I'm not.
He's going out of his way to come in.
Everyone has taken. Oh, everyone has taken a save.
Here comes the fail.
22 does not do it.
A hap chew.
You hit by the petrifying glance. You are slowed 1.
Okay.
You feel your bones creaking, and you're like, I can't move. And it's done. And then Basilisk number 2, being flanked by Riley and Darius. And it will go after Darius. It looks at you with its venomous eyes. Give me a fortitude save.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
28. You were totally fine. And then it tries to bite Darius. 19.
that is a miss, my friend.
Alhara,
What?
you go.
I don't.
You're right.
Okay.
Petrifying Glades!
Oh, still?
Looks at
They
you
haven't
again. Number 1, the
refused
southern
to-
one, looks at you. I'm going to make you wish you never, ever were born with a fortitude of 14.
No. Hero
Oh,
point.
no.
Hero point. Gotta do it. Got a hero point. Oh no.
This isn't the one you want to eat.
Isn't it a little early to hero point?
Okay, whatever you want.
It's
14.
I rolled a 2 against this. I'm really afraid. I'm gonna do it. I'm
Okay,
gonna do
hero point.
it. Nat 20. There we go.
She has all these vivid memories, one after another after another. It's like a montage of Darius's worst, greatest hits, and then she's like, "No!" and she pushes it out of her brain. She's fine. Now you get to go.
Embarrassing moment is all those wizards
Oh my
standing around her,
gosh.
prodding her.
Well, now she slowed one. All right, Alhara, you're up. Go.
All right. All right. So we're gonna have to really start rocking these things here. Seeing the courageousness of her brother and not to be outdone, Alhara decides to tumble forward in order to somersault right over the top of this basilisk.
Woo!
I am going to attempt a tumble through maneuver. So she moves up to the pillar, bounces off of it. 31 acrobatics against its reflex DC.
Yes, you critically succeed.
Very good. Unfortunately, that doesn't do anything more than just a regular success, as she very nicely just somersaults over the top of the thing. And as she lands, so she gets panache from that, and as she lands, I'm going to do a confident finish because this thing is almost done anyway. Let's do this. Confident finish, 27 to hit. It's flat-footed AC because I have the tumble behind feet.
You hit. So how much damage is that total?
That is... Ooh.
Is that 20?
20 total points.
Ooh.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Yeah!
Good job.
All right.
Good job.
All right, feeling good, feeling good. I've got one attack left, and she is, after sort of landing and axe kicking down onto the back of this thing and hearing it snap in a gratifying way, she decides to flip around and sort of kick off of the basilisk and back up into a nice balanced pose. So she's going to do just a regular unarmed strike against the other basilisk. 23 to hit AC, or 8 bludgeoning. Yeah, that's the round. That's the round I wanted. Okay.
That was a good round. That was well
That was
done.
a good round. I feel really good about that.
Very nice.
Lateron's up.
For being such a scary combat, we're handling it.
Yeah,
We're not
doing
trouncing
okay.
it, but I mean we're handling it.
Mm-hmm.
Ataran moves the spiritual weapon to the other basilisk with a concentrated thought and has it strike.
Ooh.
But a 16 will miss.
That
We'll
is
try
right.
again. Which would be a 25 or a 20 or 20.
Well, let me look that up then. Now I'm
Yeah,
curious.
I'm having trouble because, and I looked at this last time, and I meant to try to talk to people about it, and I just looked again, and all it says is remove the attack trait from the spells, which would imply it doesn't have the penalty.
That does imply that, yes.
Let me look at Archives of Nethys.
The
I'm sure
Archives
it's
of
updated,
Nethys
right?
still has it listed as taking the penalty, but doesn't have attack trait listed.
Does it say in the spell description it takes a penalty for multi-attacks?
Yes.
Then it does. It just doesn't have the attack trait. One of the reasons they may have gotten rid of it is there could have been some unintended synergy with something else that was like, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, with the attack trait. And
Oh,
Getting
and here in the
free
sentence
hits.
it says the spiritual weapon uses and contributes to your multiple attack penalty.
there you go.
So yeah,
So-
it's no longer got the attack trait, but it does the attack trait.
Well,
Yeah.
that kind of breaks their entire keyword system, so that was kind of stupid. Either should or shouldn't, but
Well, I get it. Like there's probably some
I
weird
agree.
synergies there. Like use something with the attack trait and murder someone. I'm sure that was
Right.
what's
and
going
then
on.
it just broke the whole point of that system, which was not to have this not happen. But I actually agree because I can see it if it says it, if it doesn't have the attack trait, which makes sense, so it doesn't count as an attack. But if the weapon attacks twice or 3 times, then it gets a -5, then -10. Therefore, it misses.
Yeah, with Ataran's last action. Oh, I'm hesitant to move closer. I will try to strike again, even though it's at -10.
You don't want to go hug it?
Ooh, that would have been pretty good roll, but 18.
Yeah, alright.
Darius is up. Darius,
Yeah.
you're totally fine, and you're next to a basilisk that's like licking you.
Stop licking me, Basilisk. You're disgusting. I will move to flank with Alhara.
Don't move over there.
Your cute, dumb voice won't fool me. And then I focus my connection to the earth and call upon the mountain to take mountain stronghold. Somehow, Darius's muscles swell by like another 13%, and he crouches even lower.
I really don't understand.
Don't crouch that low. Now I need to make a fort save.
And that increases his armor class to 27.
What? 27?
It's a 27
Whoa.
right now.
That's amazing.
I don't believe you. That's totally.
That's a one action thing.
That's
And
fake.
then I flurry of blows. Wham, wham.
That's totally fake. I don't believe you.
25 to hit.
How long does that last?
It lasts to the I think the end of my next turn. Let me check.
It's got to be starting your next turn, right?
Yeah.
Gotta be.
The beginning of my next turn. Yeah. Need a somehow like a hill, and that's the first shot. Second shot, likely a miss. But
14. That does
make
not
a
do it.
DC 22 stunning fist save.
Maybe.
You're A-okay.
Does a natural 20 do it?
You're quite fine.
Well, yes. I am immune to stuns myself.
Oh, for really?
Silly. No, actually, he's not. But I'm just making. I'm
like
just making
his
him
accent,
talk
though.
to you.
All done.
Well, yes, you see,
Okay,
I am a
well.
basilisk, and
All right, Hap. You're slowed 1.
Yeah,
you
but
you feel your body stiffen.
I can work with this, though. Like, I can work with this. I spent a lot of time in the action economy, so I know exactly what to do. For one action, I will shape another little bird and elemental toss at this monster.
I'm not a monster. I'm a beast.
Hey. Can a 26 hit for 20 points of damage?
Now I'm gonna kill
Nice.
you.
I mean, this is the guy who hit me with some stiffness in the joint, so I'm not happy about him anyway. And then for my last action, I will command Riley to intercept. So Riley's going to get in between me and the basilisk, still in melee range, and then make a Jaws attack. Come on, Riley, get him. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy.
18 points of damage. It's almost dead. But luckily, the basilisk gets to go. It is angry with this person who keeps trying to kill it. So it is going to stare at you, Hap. Give me a fortitude save as it is using its dying breath to turn you into a statue.
Oh no.
If he gets me, rub the blood on me.
20. You fail. You going to do anything?
No, I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay, you do nothing.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh yeah!
Saying, "Ha Riley, good job, good job," and everyone hears total silence as
Oh.
Hap
Oh no.
is permanently petrified.
Wow. She's so scared.
She's not really anything. She's kind of rock steady right now.
She is solid.
She's solid as a rock. And the basilisk just looks at that and just does a little like that because it was proud for what it did. And
With
then
a prideful because
It's
they
a
have the
little-
listening audience needs a little help.
it's a prideful. I got one of you. And then it's gonna try to jaws Riley. 17, not even close.
So, what does Riley do now?
Guess we'll find out. Alhara is up.
Okay.
Hap is. You
oh.
actually see this happen. She is petrified and literally turns not to stone, but you can tell like she's in the middle of like something and she just like totally freezes, and like her
Yeah.
entire body goes pale.
It is not good. The first thing she's going to do, she's currently flanking this very injured basilisk with her brother. She is going to just try and whack it right on the base of the neck, like right where the spine hits the skull, with her bow staff, and hopefully take it out in one shot. So let's see if she is successful. 24 against the flat-footed armor class. For 14 bludgeoning. Woohoo!
Nice.
And it is dead.
And she immediately picks it up. Otteron, can you help?
Yes.
Hap said something
I
about
help it
the
over.
blood.
Bring
Yes.
it over to
And-
her.
Kotor, I guess.
Yeah, like we bring it over to her, then we like stab it, and then like hold it over
Yeah.
and like squeeze it onto.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Darius is holding it like upside down, like you
Yeah.
would, drain the blood of, a animal you're
I'll like
planning on eating.
firemen's carry it, so it's like its head
Yeah.
is like near her, and you.
Alhara just pulls out her dagger and just slits its throat, just with the big.
Yeah, Atron was going to do the same
flourishing
thing with the
gash.
spiritual weapon and then let it fade. And Atron seems to have no concern, just like sticks their hands in the blood and starts wiping it all over Hap so she's fully covered. Just doesn't care.
That's funny. Picture Darius like just picking up a frozen Hap, like, "Woohoo! Look at this!" And then,
I mean,
Yeah.
he picks up Hap all the time.
The
oh,
sudden
you better
increase
not
of mass
slip on
breaking
the
laws
reflex
of
save. Better
reality.
not slip on the
No, I'm
blood
not
and break
throwing
off her
her
head or
around.
something. Now you bring her over, and you just bathe her in blood, and it actually says right here that it's not splashed. You must be coated, bathed, drenched in the
Okay.
blood of a
We-
basilisk.
We taunt on it. We taunt on it.
Taunt.
Yes. you
Oh,
you
no.
literally you cut it open
I love
and
that
like
that's like a
envelop
verb
her
now.
inside of it, and then she wakes up like gasping, covered from head to toe in
and
blood.
and probably screaming because there's just like darkness
Oh,
and
no.
guts everywhere.
She's fine. She's fine. There you
Okay, I'll roll out of the tauntaun and just start puking up like pebbles. So I guess that happened.
It sure did. Are you
Yeah.
okay? Do you feel
Do you
yourself
feel
again?
different?
I don't know. It's a little cold in here.
Okay. No, you are
She seems
fine.
fine. You're
you
fine.
should be fine.
You can move. You don't feel restrained or restricted in any way.
All right, I'm gonna make a check, just to see.
Let's
Just to
do
see how we're
let's-
doing.
Let's do Darius says. Darius says.
Nope,
Put your hands
nope,
up.
nope. I'm making a check to see how we're doing. It's a dance check, and I got a 27 on it.
Okay, you dance the blood dance? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, she
Ah.
does the dance, and it's not. She could do her full stretching and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're totally fine. You there's no remnants. You are instantly healed. All you had to do was just bathe in fresh, warm, steaming basilisk blood.
Well,
You
that's
know,
useful.
Good
Okay,
to
Tuesdays.
know.
Yeah.
All right.
Good
Well,
to know.
fortunately, my skin doubles as a blow dryer, and I will third level prestidigitate myself clean.
Atron would stick out their hands from where they got dirty.
All right, I will blow dry Otteron too.
Thank you.
So one basilisk is vivisected. Another one is just dead on the ground. Both are still chained.
We could probably sell that blood, you know? It's probably I bet you have to use it like immediately or something.
You have to use it right away. It actually will not last more than... It has to be from a fresh kill.
You probably have to do magic upon it.
And you used it all up. So there's no blood left.
Well, there's a
Yeah.
second basilisk, right?
That's true. That's true. Hey, maybe you can run upstairs, bring this one fresh, go up, and just start trying to hawk it. Fresh basilisk.
Well,
Here's
actually,
what we
Yeah.
do. Here's what we do.
Are
we
there
take
any mostly intact or completely intact statues around here?
Yes, there is.
Well,
You look around.
The mermaid
And-
statue in the fountain.
well, I don't
These
know
cha-
that that's a real mermaid.
These
One
chains
way
are
to
only
find out.
40. These chains are only 40 feet long. And looking around, the only things that seem to have been turned into, they're not actual statues. You don't turn to stone. You're just petrified. You do see some rats and vermin around that seem to be rather still.
Let's throw all of the rats in the blood. You know,
Let's not.
They deserve to have their life.
I'm not going to waste time saving a rat.
Atron is taking bits of their teeth and flesh and a little of their blood in a vial.
Okay. You throw a couple
yum.
of rats in there. You drench them, and they quickly come back to life. Nip it, Hap, and run away. And
All right,
just
run
shake.
free, run free.
Rats don't even thank you. They just
That's
they just
fine, they're
leave.
rats.
That is so rude.
It's not like I'd speak with animals up. Like,
Classic rat.
just wait though. When
All
if I
rats.
ever get the greater animal staff, I will speak with animals every chance I get.
Wow, that'll be so exciting for Steve.
He'll enjoy that. I think he likes that
I
stuff.
Talk to
think
some
They
we'll have a
grass.
they have an
reaction.
intelligence of 3. They're all going to
Ooh.
be. This is what it's going to be like. Did you hear that they actually decoded what dogs say?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hey, 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 hey. So everything
That's
you
amazing.
hear, it's going to be hey. That's it.
That's their vocalization is hey. But
Have you heard of there's a YouTube account called Bunny Speaks? Someone
I love Bunny.
a linguist put down buttons on the floor. That each button has her voice saying outside, food, love, mommy, right? All these things. And
Aw.
they've taught the dog enough that it is asking questions and it refers to other people.
Wow.
And it looks in the mirror and goes, "Who Bunny see?" And it's like
Aw.
has eggs and it's amazing. I'll put it in the chat.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Bunny's
I'll do
believe
that.
great.
it. My dog is a super genius. I mean, my other dog is dumb as dirt, but Zoe is. I've had a lot of dogs, and this dog is. She's a genius. Like, she knows exactly what you're saying, and like she's insanely smart.
She's got an intelligence of 4.
She actually probably has intelligence of 5. She's
Oh, I've had friends with intelligences of 5.
she is. She's scary. I've had a lot of dogs, and I've seen smart dogs, and she is unbelievable. She knows exactly what to do. Either she's got us perfectly trained, or we've trained. I don't know, something between the two.
Someone
All
also
right.
taught their cat, and the cat is not as verbose, and it likes to say "mad" a lot. It's great.
So you are here in the temple
about right.
exterior. There are windows. There is a door ajar, and 2 dead basilisks. What do you do?
I think we need to go investigate a bit more.
Yes, we should look around here before we try to proceed in case there's anything of interest. Or I'm going to be very interested to see if they have any old. Well, I doubt there are artifacts laying around about here, but any information on there then could be useful to us later.
I have an idea. Let's use exploration mode activities so we can get the drop on somebody.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
We should have been scouting before that last fight. We got lucky that the initiative worked out well, but we maybe could have used
I
it.
was scouting.
You only get a +1. You're always doing that. It just gives you a +1 to your initiative.
You say
That's all.
only a +1. The math is so tight in the system. That's
I
a big
gave
deal.
everyone it, so but
No,
it
no,
didn't
no, no.
matter.
I'm not complaining. I'm saying it's a good idea.
I almost assume everyone's always doing that.
So before we move on, can we have a lunch break? That took a lot out of me. Just 10, 20 minutes. No big deal.
Yes, I want to look around.
Why don't we search around this area and you go? Yeah, you go hang out.
Yeah, I just need to refocus because I burned both my focus points.
I'm planning to have Ataran look around with investigate, unless I'm specifically searching, since we're staying in the area.
Alhara's searching.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit on the stairs and just
I will
eat,
search.
eat like my
On-
rations.
Ataran knows they don't have the greatest perception, and they tend to miss details that the others notice. But Ataran knows if there's any cool marks or historical information that they might pick up, they want to get it.
Well, other than this place pretty much falling into ruin, you notice the Eye of Erodin over the double doors. The stained glass windows are not floor level. They're very high. They're actually like probably a good 10 feet up in the air, which makes you think, okay,
This
either
goes
something
down. Yeah.
really, really big smashed through those windows, or they literally climbed up and then took the time to smash through stained glass windows, which are extremely strong.
Mm.
So that makes you wonder, I hope it is the latter and not the former, because those windows are way higher than any of you.
Oh no,
So-
it's the former. We're screwed.
probably. So that's something of note. It's like, wow, someone really went through a lot of trouble to smash very strong stained glass windows 12 feet
Yeah.
up in the air. How about
Yeah.
that?
were
Someone really doesn't
angry.
like Aridin.
Yeah. I don't think we've met any Zolgas like that. Or have we?
You can smell Zolgaths definitely in the
Oh.
area coming from the temple. Now, you can't actually look into these windows unless you do a little bit of acrobatics or hap flies or something.
Yeah.
But there is the door, and it
Acrobatics.
is a little bit of a jar.
jar.
So it's up to you. If just let me know if you're going to peek into the atrium. Otherwise, you look around, and Acheron doesn't see anything of note other than the fact that you can tell that there was no expense spared in this construction. The walls are marble and alabaster. The floors are polished pink. It's very, very, very well made, even though it is incredibly time worn. But it still looks like if you just spent a little bit of time just cleaning it, this place would be totally usable today. It's in incredibly good shape.
I am not surprised this place has endured. There was a lot of funds and artisanry put into its crafting, from the walls and the marble to the alabaster. I am sure inside we will find quite the exquisite architecture. But we should be careful. I'm sure something large or angry or both took out those windows.
Mm.
I'm going to give Riley a biscuit as part of my lunch.
Alhara would definitely like to climb or whatever she needs to do to get up to the window and take a look through. And she will be as stealthy as she can to not alert the presence of whatever's in there to her, including leaving her glowing bow staff on the ground.
Okay. So
Obviously we made a lot of noise out here, but it'd be better if they didn't know they were being spied on.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll athletics for climbing?
No, I did it for you.
Oh, okay.
You're fine. You climb up and you peek in, and you see palatial chamber's dome ceiling rises 20 feet above the stone floor. The stone floor is a gigantic Eye of Eredin. The stained glass windows themselves, now that you're closer and you get a better look, they portray a radiant human figure raising 2 islands from the sea. And although the artwork is breathtaking, jagged cracks disrupt the images, and shards of colorful glass litter the floor in front and behind you. In addition, you see the inside of this chamber, and the atrium's alabaster walls are marred with crude paintings of humanoid figures, demons, and profound symbols drawn in blood. You also smell the smell. Your favorite smell in the world. Give me a fortitude save.
Oh no!
Seriously?
No! Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me. I rolled a 4, 16.
Oh no. Will that be enough? Let's see. You get hit in the face with the stench of your favorite Zolgath, but guess what?
Oh my goodness.
Good news. You barely managed to hold on. And sure enough, directly to the east of you, 30 feet by a light, as well as one to the southeast, you see them defacing the murals in this room with blood. And they are really busy making graffiti on the murals. In addition, you see a hallway to the south. You think there's one to the north, and way to the east, you see a enormous, gigantic door. It's a heavy ebony door that, unlike the one in front of you, it's a double door. This one to the east appears to be just one massive door.
Oh. Okay, Alhara's seen about as much as she can see, and before she vomits through the window, she's going to scamper down, make her way away from the horrible stench, retch a bit, and then tell the others what she saw. So we gotta get in there. They're destroying this mural, and I don't know much about religion, but it seems pretty important. I know Eredin is a pretty big deal to a lot of folks.
Something very helpful, and yes, I'm sure the knights would care. Yes.
Okay.
We need to get rid of these creatures.
Hap,
They're
are you ready?
Up to no good.
Have I had 10 or 20 minutes worth of lunch yet?
Definitely.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And these things, by the way, you recognize these as the really low level Zolgath. They are really these are like the low level troops, the easiest ones that you were like finishing off left and right. So looks like they were literally here for guard duty, and they are bored out of their minds and just graffitiing the place.
We should help them out
Right,
so they're
Hap
not
stands
bored.
up. We're ready.
Do you want to roll in something explodey? What's your feeling, Hap?
Oh, well, so there's just some Zolgaths destroying a mural, right?
Just wanted to see how you wanted to approach it.
Why don't we get Atron to scare them off? Or maybe
No.
we get information from
No,
them.
we gotta beat
No,
the crap out
we're
of
going to
them.
beat the crap out of them. I just want to know how you wanted to start the fight. Shall I do it? Would you like to do it?
No, I don't want to start it.
All right.
Okay,
If
then
they
we'll
were
run
to
in
give
there.
pause, I would be happy to discuss the possibility of their redemption, but I do not think
They
that
do
is
not.
likely. It seems likely Eridan incites them.
I'm gonna. How many were there?
There were a few. Nothing we can't handle. I'm gonna jump in through the window and surprise them.
Excellent. I'll
Are you
time the
jumping
door
through the broken window, or do you wish to make an
open.
Alhara
Make a
size
new hole,
hole?
Alhara.
There's two brand new windows.
No, the
There's
broken-
one to the north and there's one to the south.
Listen,
dear.
As
there's
is
already a
your-
hole.
You
I'm
can
gonna jump through that
continue. This
one.
could become your thing.
Oh my gosh!
As
no,
is your
I'm gonna...
tradition.
This feels
Make
like a
new
game
hole.
show. Like, you want window number 1 or window number 2?
All right, how far up off the ground are these windows?
They're pretty far. They're 10,
Pretty far.
10 12 feet if you want to clear the broken glass.
Yeah, not a problem. So I mean, I can do.
I meant 50 feet if you wish
Oh,
to
come
clear.
on.
I know, I'm kidding. Well, for you, it's not that far. For everyone else, it might be a
Yeah,
bit.
10 feet vertical, I can do no problem. So if they're
Okay.
12, that's not too bad. I can
That's
float
fine.
an alley oop over it. And 15 for. I'm just trying to see from my starting position how far into this room I can get, and I think I can basically clear it all the way to here.
Yeah,
so-
this room is
All right.
enormous. You don't
All
see
right,
anything in
let's,
your way.
Yeah, let's get them.
We'll
So
time it. We'll time it. When you jump down, I'll burst the doors open.
all right, then
What are you gonna say? You got to
Alhara's-
say something.
I'll
You
say
got-
something. I don't know what it is
Okay,
yet.
I want to hear.
It'll happen when I get in there.
It's got to be like a
Here.
Here's Johnny moment. You gotta make sure it's.
Darius is the charismatic one. He'll come up with the witty one-liners. Alhara's going to give the signal by tapping her staff on the stone floor twice and then lifting off with it.
Okay, because no one can see you except
No one can
Hap.
see me, so it's just a quick tap tap, and then she's going to vault right through that window.
All right, so you jump up and jump through. As she goes through the window, I push the doors open, both of them at the same time. Hello, stinky boys. Get ready for a beating. Is that good?
That was real good. I like
All right.
that.
That was good.
Atron nods slowly. I would have chosen that is a big error, don't, and you stopped it.
Oh, that was great. What do you tell me? let's do
Thank you. I have been
Let's do this
practicing.
again.
Roll for
Yeah, I am trying.
combat.
Zulgath's wait. I'm going to take my turn to go back out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I am using
Oh,
athletics.
wow,
to jump
look how
through.
fast I am.
All right, Darius smash opens the door. Alhara jumps through the window.
Yep.
Solgaf's moved a little bit, slightly, and Acheron is first. And let me move the lighting
Thank you.
so now you can see in. Acheron did not expect to be the first one up. What did
Nope.
they do?
Nope. Atron moves to the door and looks around. Let's see. I think I could use my new ability. Let me verify that range real
Now
quick.
they're pretty far away. Now you open it up and you're
Oh,
like, "Whoa,
nope.
it's like a basketball court. This atrium, it is
Yeah, it's huge.
big."
I think Atron will keep moving. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, they're a good 50, 55 feet away from all of you. So
Yeah, so I think Atron will move there, and wow, I think Atron starts to chant "Erula Voldic" and sends a piece of errant rubble, or a bunch of the broken glass actually flying
Yeah.
at the top Zolgath.
okay,
Zolgath
so
to the north, number 2.
there's two
Come
Zolgaths,
on.
one
Yeah,
to
the
the north
northern
and
one.
one to the south.
Yeah, north telekinetic. Where are you?
It's the problem when you're really high level. You have 500 spells.
20.
20
I just like to verify all the ranges.
hit.
Oh, wait. Nope. That's also 30 feet. See? That's what I get for going too fast.
Miss.
Sorry. Yeah, my
Woo.
bad.
Well, can you move more or no?
No, I would do... Oh, what's my longer range one? Days. So, Atron Gents Kabit instead. Oh, I accidentally clicked it twice, so it's just that first one.
So the one to the north needs to make a will save.
Yeah, DC 22. Sorry about that.
Ooh, it fails.
Nice.
So-
9 mental damage. It is not critically failing, so it is not stunned. Okay, I'm done. Sorry about that. I don't know why I was remembering telekinetic is 60.
I actually will let Alhara and Hap go first because you got the drop on them. So it's up to you. You have to decide. I say Alhara goes first because Alhara's got that elven niche. So I'm going to
Elven
say she
instinct.
goes before everyone, even Hap and Riley. And you're in here, and you do not have to roll again for the stink. So you are stink free.
Sweet. Excellent. In that case, she is just going to, like, as she's basically hit the ground from leaping through the window, going to do a quick tuck and roll, and then run at this Zolgath Skulker, and basically, like, treating her bow staff like it was a spear to just run him right through. So that is a stride and a strike. 33 against his armor class.
What?
Oh,
I haven't hit that button in so long. I didn't know where it was.
Ooh. Wow.
26 points of damage.
Critical hit, huh?
beautiful. Oh, dead.
It's already dead. You killed it
Wow,
so fast.
amazing.
It didn't even get to react. It's just like, what? Bah, dead. Okay.
Oh, that
now
is
what?
cool. Then she
That was some
turns.
good daring do, Vanessa.
That was fun. She then turns to the other one and starts to quickly whip her bow staff back and forth across her body, creating just a furious shield of bow staff, giving herself a +1 to armor class because of the parry trait.
Okay. Now Hap is up.
I'm going to pull Hap and Riley out of initiative, and we'll go back in after the Zolgath.
Darius is up.
All right. Move next to this Zolgath. And then I
Give me a
take.
fortitude save.
Yeah.
Because you get hit by the stink.
Aha! Beautiful.
You guys are so used to it at this point. You don't even notice it. It's like 26. Please.
Take the mountain stance, and then a flurry of blows, elbows and fists, punching into its
I don't know,
stink-laden body.
That tattoo is warning you, like going off like crazy.
Oh, chill out, tattoo. Pump the brakes. This is not the time.
It's like, oh my
29 to hit.
lord.
Wow.
Oh, crit. 30 damage.
Wow.
One-shotted. Oh, that felt good.
Wow.
Oh, we did it.
We did it.
What do you do?
Take that, Forces of Evil.
I slide it off of my elbow onto the floor,
Okay.
and I look around. Like, what's? Is there another one? Do I see any more?
I guess if you have an action, you could
give me
see.
a save.
A save.
I mean, give me a perception check.
Yeah.
They're hiding.
With a
Why did
15,
it
you
roll
don't
everything?
see. With a 15, you don't see
Wait,
anything.
it rolled. I didn't mean to roll. Oh, why did it? Is that
Only you see that list.
Oh, okay.
It's a GM whisper, but there's a giant list of junk that it spits out every time.
I see. Okay, well, there's a perception check for you. No good. At least I don't know. I don't see any more. Are there more? Come out, sticky boys.
App is up. What you do?
All right, I'll command Riley and just give us 2 action, or give him 2 action, and then I'll still have 2 actions. So we're both gonna stride 7 squares, 35 feet. Yeah, right there. And then we're both gonna use Seek because we don't see any threats in here. So we're both gonna roll Perception.
An 18's not going to do it. 23 isn't going to do it. Yeah, you 23, you look around. This room is really big, and it's hard to tell. I mean, you see door to the front of you in the east. You see corridors north and south. There's 2 dead Zolgaths. You're just like, huh. I don't see anything.
That's all of my actions.
Lotron's up.
I think Atron would hesitantly move forward looking at and try to study the murals that they're defacing. I can do a perception check.
Give me
Or
a
do you want a
fortitude
knowledge
save.
check?
'Cause it stinks in here, man.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
28.
You're fine.
I got that magic fort.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then, do you want a perception check on the murals?
Whatever
or,
you want.
Maybe you make a... I do have the Eridan lore.
Sure,
now.
do that one.
All
That's
right.
good.
Seemed like it would be helpful. 22.
22. So you can tell this is obviously the stained glass windows depict Eridan rising the Isle of Kortos and the Isle of Erin from the sea.
Mm-hmm.
And even though the windows are shattered, you can easily determine the subject matter. And it looks like that these windows were intact until these two were smashed. In addition, the murals on the wall also were similarly depicting Eridan raising and creating the Isle of Kortos and
Nice.
the Isle of Erin. You also notice a dead dog on the floor, and they were using to paint the unholy symbols on the wall.
God.
They were using the blood from the dead dog to deface everything in this room. You would probably
Hateful.
need to recall knowledge to see if you understand what these symbols mean, but they look very familiar to you.
Okay, then I will do a recall knowledge action.
Religion. Okay, let's see. You know. You look at those and you recognize these profound symbols interspersed throughout the images were invocations to Zebgebzeb, the reptilian demon lord of the Zolgaths.
They are writing religious epitaphs and mockeries upon the walls. We should clean them when we have the opportunity.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do
That's the
it.
end of my
I
turn.
hope so. We'll find out.
Are you ready?
Suddenly,
Roll for you.
something appears behind the pillar to the south of Darius. I'll show you a little handout of what it looks like. I'm going to give you a hint. You're not going to like it.
I don't think I am gonna like it.
Yeah, I'm not happy about this.
Oh no.
Oh, no, indeed.
What? Yikes.
Oh, no.
You see a creature.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
We should make friends with it. We make
Can we
friends with
show the
everything
patrons?
else.
I'm gonna show the
It
patrons.
appears to be a demon of some sort,
Oh no.
completely made of blood. It's literally dripping and coated with blood. It also seems to have a long spear that is similar to the one that Alhara uses, only this one is pointed. Seems to be made out of teeth of some sort. It's all jagged
Gross.
and horrible and covered in gore, and you're sure this thing must have something terrible on it because it's just glowing of evilness galore. And it pokes its head out of the pillar.
Like a ghost insubstantially out of the pillar?
No, it was sort of hiding
From
paying
behind
attention.
the
okay.
pillar.
Yeah,
Okay,
behind
okay.
the pillar. It sort of was paying it, sort of like watching you all. Wanted to see how you did.
Did great.
You guys did
Did
great.
so good.
You did so good that it actually is now going to very carefully.
Back away.
That's exactly what it's going.
Like,
to
sorry
do.
guys, I'll leave.
No, it's gonna be really, really good. So it sort of comes over to you.
Hey, how are you?
Comes 10 feet in front of Darius, pops out from the pillar, and it's like, and is doing all of this in your minds telepathically. You're hearing it doing its demonic laughter in your mind. And then let's just use a little old long spear, shall we? What shall we do? What shall we say, Darius?
Sure.
Oh, a 38. Does that hit you?
It does.
No.
Oh my god.
That does
Wow.
22 points of critical damage.
That
And
hurts.
then another 12 points of evil damage.
So 22, and then how many evil?
12.
12. So 34 damage.
34 damage with its little jabbity jab, a pincer bob. That was one attack. Just one. Then it gets to do one more fun thing. It will attack you again.
I think we're in trouble.
Well, the good news is that was at a -5. So,
Oh, just missed.
what is your AC now?
25 with Mountain Stance, but my Mountain Stronghold had faded from because it was 2
Okay,
turns.
so 23 misses you. Alhara, you can see this, and it's like, wow, is that far away from you? That is really far away from you. So this little blood demon popped out from behind the pillar and almost killed Darius with one hit. You go.
Yeah, that's not the best. That's not what you want. Okay, let's see. It's a good amount of distance away. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, gosh, stupid thing. Because I have panache, because I leapt through the window acrobatically, I started the encounter with panache, which is fantastic. But I haven't used it yet. So my speed is actually 40 feet at the moment. Alhara can move like crazy. The first thing she's going to do is just stride within range of its spear, but she's not going to get too close because she knows spears. She knows that they have reach. She's not dumb. But she's going to get sort of within range of it. And she's going to start by trying to strike at it with this bow staff because holy heck, this thing is it's pretty powerful. 32 against its armor class.
You want the good news or the bad news?
I would love to have both, actually.
Okay.
Let's go with the good news. Give me the good news. Cheer me up a bit.
The good news is you hit it.
That's what I thought. 14 bludgeoning damage. That's real good. What's the bad news?
The bad news is reactive slime.
Yeah.
You hit it, and, well, it says within its reach. What is its reach? Is it its reach or the reach of its long spear and reach of itself?
Is it striking with its spear or is it striking with its body because it's slimy and gross? I think it's the second one, which would be within its reach, not within the spear's reach.
I think I'm on Vanessa's side. I think it's within like its hand's reach.
Like it's going to backhand me with slime or like
Yeah,
splash
Unless
on me
the
or something.
spear is made of slime.
Yeah,
No. So nothing happens. So the bad news is that it's too far to use its special ability. So the bad news was on me, not on you. How about that?
That's good news for me. No, it's all good news. That sounds great. I've got one action left, and I actually think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my parry again because I saw how hard it hit Darius. So I'm going to spend my third action to parry.
Darius?
All right. Does anything happen to me?
You're
you
gonna
try
run
to
past it?
semi-flank it? Okay, you.
I know,
you
we mean
walk
semi.
in.
That's flanking it because she threatens that area with her.
Oh yeah, no, you're flanking it. By the way, you walk into this room, and that room, you are noticing there's a pool below you. I have a picture for that too.
What?
Oh no,
Ooh.
that means it's a monster also.
Well, we're gonna find
no.
out.
Well, or
That
it's
means
significant
that, well,
enough.
you want to keep on trucking, buddy.
All right. I then use Mountain Stronghold.
Wait. Let me show you the picture
okay.
before you decide what you're gonna do.
That way you can use your next 2 actions to get away from the pool.
Well, if I saw the pool, which I was in range to, but
The picture of the pool is just going to be like a dozen liches, like climbing out of it.
Ooh, hot tub. Oh.
all right, it's defiled.
No, it's just not that bad. So this is a room. You didn't really see it that well before because it was behind the pillar, but now you walked in. So right behind you is walls of smooth rose marble surround this pool filled with a purplish sludge. A golden
Ew.
statue of the winged eye of Aradin rises from the center of the pool, dripping dark tears from the corners of its eye drip the noxious substance into the pool below. So you are standing next to a pool of purple sludge. That's all I'm going to say. You go.
And is it a different color than the babao?
Yes. The babao is bright red blood. This is literally purple sludge.
Okay.
Okay. Not changing my action. I will do the mountain stronghold and take a more strength stance.
Strengthful.
A strengthful strength stance. You heard it here first, folks.
The strength of my stance is more strongthy, and then I take a flurry of blows.
A flurry of strength.
The strompiest.
21 is
for
not
flanking?
gonna do it.
Oh gosh.
Nope. You
Ooh.
easily
25
missed.
flanking?
Good news.
All
You
right.
did
Okay.
minimum damage, 7 points.
All right, well, I'll make a fortitude save at DC 22.
Okay, it'll do its fortitude save, but then
Yeah.
it's going to do something fun to you.
Super great. Is it higher level than me?
Oh god, yeah.
All right.
I love that you
Yeah,
even
God,
asked
yes.
that. That's so cute.
It's way higher than you. You then get, as you punch it, it excretes a gout of acidic blood-like slime against you. Give me a reflex save.
Critical
31.
success. Blah, 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 blah.
Wow.
Critical success. You avoid the slime. You dodge out of the way, and the slime goes into the purple sludge, and it
Oh,
makes a
wow.
little bloop sound. And you're like, and then it starts to sizzle, and you realize, uh-oh, that was acid. That ain't good.
Okay.
You are still up, I think. Oh no, you're done.
No,
You're done.
I moved, I mountain strongholded, and then I punched it.
Haps up.
All right, I'm gonna bend over to Riley, and I'm gonna pull a little bit of magic out of the animal staff. Be careful, buddy. And I'm gonna give him some pets of Magic Fang, and then, all right, go help Darius. And I'm gonna command him to go in and help Darius. So Hap will move to in front of Alhara and also in flanking position with Darius, and then do a Jaws attack with +1 from Magic Fang. And it is not
Not
gonna
gonna
hit.
do it.
But at least now he's in position. So that's all of our actions. That's all we can do.
Atron's up.
Let's see here. Atron moves behind Alhara and will first study the creature with recall knowledge.
Religion. See, this is one you don't want to miss. Oh, you did not miss it. All right, this one is so brutal. You tell me what you want to know about it.
How to defeat
Its
it.
name, its resistances, and its weaknesses, at least.
Okay. It's immune to acid. It's weak to cold iron and good. But you probably knew that because it is a demon. A glutton dark babu demon. These are actually summoned from hell. And this one obviously was summoned from the blood of some dead creature. You know one thing only, that might be able to work against it. If you heal the damage that a babu deals with its most fearsome attacks, then and only then will it actually be so horrified that it will take damage, mental damage, if you will, if you manage to do it. But it has to be basically a really horrible attack, like, I don't know, a crit or something like that.
Nice. All right. And so would my life boost count?
You'd have to heal damage.
It creates fast healing.
I took in a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Well, now is the time. If you're going to do it, it's going to have
Alright.
to be done
So
quick.
yeah, Ataran just says quickly, certain times healing those it has injured, it will harm it. And Ataran's arms go wide and long black feathered raven wings appear. And as they bring their arms together, the feathers go flying around Darius, granting fast healing 6 for 4 rounds.
But when does the healing begin?
Darius's turn.
Yeah.
Then it won't matter.
Oh, that's too bad.
You can redo it if you want. It would have to be now. You have to heal it now, not
Like a
later.
heal
now.
spell or soothe.
It has to be
I
immediate.
could do
healing.
Soothe. All right, yeah, so I'll do Soothe instead. Knowing that, Ataran... Oh, no, I can't, because I only have 2 actions, so I do the life boost.
Yeah, soothe is 2 actions, isn't it?
I only have one action though.
Oh.
Yeah.
So life boost is the regeneration?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But I mean, we can still hurt it by punching it, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, the good
Yeah.
news is...
I at
like-
least told people.
Yes, so... Okay, well...
Maybe someone else will get it.
It gets to go.
Yeah.
The Glidden Dark Babu.
Darius was too far away from me to use Soothe.
Don't worry, it'll crit again. It's a very powerful monster.
True.
There we go. That's optimistic.
Let's see. Is anyone flat-footed against it? Nope. All these people. You're so silly, you people. You really think you can do anything against it?
Yeah, actually, probably a lot. I'm guessing.
All right, it's gonna long spear Riley and do grievous
Oh, no.
strike.
My dog gets the worst of this.
It creates a particularly horrific, gory wound. 2-action strike where it tries to just tear open a large wound and gore Riley to death.
What do you have against dogs, Steven? You always do this to my dog.
Isn't it here for that purpose? I rolled a 2,
You deserve that too.
so it completely misses.
But here's the scary thing: is even with rolling a 2, it almost hit.
Yes. I have nothing against dogs. That's like the meanest thing anyone's ever said to me. I love dogs. It's a
Aw.
fantasy game. It's a wolf. It's here. It sees Riley as the biggest threat, believe it or not, because there's reasons. It doesn't
Ooh,
like
I can't
Riley.
wait to hear them. Are we going to find out the reasons?
No.
Oh.
And then it is going to... that was a bad move. All right. It is, stand down here.
Pardon me, sir.
Good luck.
Hold on.
Good luck. That's all I'm going to say.
26!
Yes, sir.
26?
Yeah.
You hit it.
Not a crit, right?
You have to get into the near 40s.
Yeah, I
to fit
figured.
it.
Yeah. All right, well, take 17 and like it.
Okay, you hit it. Give me a reflex save.
Oh, fine.
Uh-oh.
Is that a reaction it takes?
Yes. It all gets reset, so it can't do it.
18?
Oh, 18.
Oh no.
Oh, that is
Darius
not
is in
good.
trouble.
You're
Yeah.
in trouble.
Oh, well.
You get hit right in the face with 8 points of acid.
Ah,
Eesh.
the acid.
As soon as you punch it, it explodes in acid goodness all
Gross.
about you. So it's actually going into the corner. It's in the corner. It's like, yes, flank me now, bubblers.
Mm.
Did you gain your healing, Darius?
He didn't go yet.
I didn't go yet.
He didn't
Oh,
go
okay.
yet.
Sorry. I missed
O'Hara's up.
Oh, okay. Corner, huh? I really wish there was a pole in this system. All right. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Alhara still has a reach weapon, so she is going to approach it once again within 10 feet, so she can reach out with her bow staff and slam against this thing. And she lets out a flurry of strikes. First bow staff attack, 29 to hit its armor class. 16 bludgeoning damage. Second hit is she's gonna go for it. This thing is backed into a corner. Let's take it down. Second strike is only a 19 with the -5 penalty, unfortunately, and she is done.
Darius says, now I think I know why the tattoo was glowing.
Yeah, well, we're not going to hit it yet.
No, I know, but before you're like, stop, tattoo. Why you glow? Oh, it was trying to warn me.
Yeah, I know we
Maybe
got
if
this.
I don't dismiss this thing out of hand, I would have been in better shape.
What? I didn't dismiss anybody out of anything.
Yes, you did. You were like, oh, calm down, you tattoo. These simple stalkers can't kill. Oh,
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
I
Yep.
did think that it was...
He got you there.
That's cool. Nope, it's fine. I
Oh,
take
we
my...
Completely
my
out of hand, not in hand whatsoever.
regeneration.
forgot Riley's sickening, but we'll do that when it goes.
Riley's sickened?
The stench.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do that when you go. I forgot.
So, I'll take a little bit of my Ataran-based healing. I move to the creature.
What's going to push you into the pool. Oh, you fell for it. You're right next to the pool.
I bet
It's
I
gonna
can't.
totally push you in.
I can't be anywhere else but next to the pool.
That's
Anywhere
right.
in
It's
here.
like, oh, you're going in for a slime bath.
I take the mountain stronghold
Oh,
and then strike.
Strike. Good sir. Strike.
23.
23. Oh, it's a shame. If maybe you had some flanking, but but you rolled minimum damage. Oof, terrible damage.
Missy miss.
Oh, look at that. Another miss. Good damage, too.
That's it.
Damn, this smart demon. Hap can't even see it anymore. This thing is gone.
All right. No. All right. So I'm gonna have to move around this corner so that I can at least see what's going on. All right. So I'm gonna move so that I can see it.
Give me a fort
One
save.
action. Oh, is this mine? Let's just do mine and Riley's, right?
Okay.
All right. Ugh, 14 for
You
me.
fail.
Yeah. Let's see what Riley get. Ah, there you go. 22.
Riley is fine. You are sickened one.
Okay. I'll use a second action to command Riley to get in there and be safe about it, though. And he's going to move in front of Alhara and do a Jaws attack with +1 from Magic Fang. Ooh, 31! He's such a good dog. Now, because his attack is already got 2 dice, I don't get any damage bonuses from Magic Fang, but at least it's a magic attack in case that matters.
14 points of damage. He's not looking so good.
Hap has 1 action left. Can I use it to retch? Can I use it to get rid of sickened?
Yeah, you can.
Nice.
Okay. Is that a fort again?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Hap just starts retching.
Nat 20.
Yep, you wretched right up.
Otteron's right next to Hap and just kind of leans away.
No, she's got her hand on your shoulder.
Oh.
Otteron is up. Did Otteron do the fort save?
I thought so.
For the Zolgath?
Yeah.
Yes. And
Okay.
passed.
I don't remember. Okay. You all passed. You're all fine. You're not going to get hit by it again, at least for the next hour. It's every once an hour, unless you throw them out
18
somewhere.
days.
What?
18 days. We're immune for 18 days.
Otteron is
18
going
minutes.
to glare at the fiend with evil eye.
What does it have to roll?
We'll say DC 22.
You know, I haven't done these in so long, I don't even remember. 29.
Ugh. And then Otteron will chant Erolovodik, sending a piece of errant glass and rubble.
I'm concerned about how we have it
Holy
so thoroughly back in
moly.
this corner.
31.
Ooh.
12 points of damage. You're doing very, very well. So well that it decides that it might actually have to start paying attention. So it casts a spell,
Ooh. Do I know what it is?
Dimension Door, and
Oh.
appears right
Oh,
behind
shit.
Otteron and Hap. Hello.
I'm getting instantly killed from this next attack.
And then
Instantly killed.
it attacks Otteron with its long spear.
Hey, you.
Oh my god, it rolled a 2.
Just hit me, though, still, with a
Yeah.
21, because my armor class is only 20.
I thought it was 19. Is your armor class 19 or 20?
It's 20.
Oh, okay, I gotta fix your character. It does 13 piercing? Is that it? Oh wow, yeah. And
Yeah.
5 evil damage.
18 total.
Evil.
It's not even that bad. It's done, because Dimension Door's two actions.
Otteron
Boy,
seems to
it's really far away from everyone else.
yeah. Where it serrated Otteron, that weird violet energy that they pull down from the sky seems to seep out when they cast False Life, that is.
Alhara's up.
All right. Well, it did move decently far away, but Alhara has that incredible movement speed from her panache. She is going to run at the creature, turn around. Like, she hears the cry of her friends. She's going to turn around, run as fast as she can, and then sort of do this slide maneuver around it. So she pushes off with the bow staff on one side to sort of shoot to the left of the Babao, and then sticks her bow staff as she's sliding across the ground, sticks it into one of the tile grooves, and then shoots herself back up behind it as fast as she can, and then she readies an action. She is waiting for something to flank with her because she knows that Darius and Riley are going to be hot on her heels, and as soon as one of them gets on the other side of the Babao and diverts its attention, she's going to strike.
Yeah.
Darius is
That's
up.
teamwork.
Here I come.
Now, don't you go slower in mountain stance.
By 5 feet. Let me check my footage.
Mm-hmm. And you heal yourself.
Let me heal myself first. Little 6-pointer.
See, do you really think it was going to go all the way in that corner and just leave you there?
I thought it was going to get into the wall or something.
I thought it was going to explode or something horrible that doesn't affect it, but like murdered all of us.
That's next round.
Teleporting
30
behind
feet.
your casters is still pretty rough.
It's pretty rough.
I moved 30
right.
feet to right there.
As Darius moves into position, Alhara uses her reaction to bring this thing down upon the Babao. So let's do this. Bow staff attack. Oh, 21 against its flat-footed armor class.
Just misses.
Fudge. All right,
Rolled a 6 on that.
I do my new mountain,
Guys are actually doing really
Stronghold.
well against this thing. Kind of surprised.
and then
We're
I
level 6, we're good.
flurry of blows.
Oh
25.
no!
Crunch.
Nice.
Excellent.
Blood is going everywhere.
And only a
Blood.
Yay.
Just there's no gore, but there's blood. There's blood everywhere.
Mhm.
Okay, well, make a DC 22 fort save and critically fail it, please. Okay, you didn't.
35. I rolled a 19.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
It critically something.
I think you're done. Hap is up.
I am done.
Hap luckily sees Darius in front of her and this creature.
That's reassuring. Did it use its reaction on Darius?
Not
That's for you to know and you to find
know.
out.
That's what I thought. I'm going to use one action to step 5 feet, so as I don't provoke attacks or reactions. Actually, you know what? We're going to step this way so that we step behind Ataran a little bit. I'm going to use another action to command Riley to get in there. So he's going to run forward heroically and then make a Jaws attack.
Da-da.
On this side.
Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
23 surely misses, right?
Just
And
barely.
don't call him Shirley.
Just barely.
All right, that's fine. Hap has one action left, and I don't have anything great to do with it. And there's a lot of cover in the way. I think I'm honestly just gonna move away, just to try and be safe. No reason to take unnecessary risks, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's 3 actions, and I'm done.
Ataran's up.
Ataran is going to. Not that I have a good idea otherwise. Well, no. We'll try to telekinetic projectile again. Erulavodik. With a 31 for
Nice.
16 damage.
How you guys are hitting.
Fantastic.
And what do I want to do with that last action? That made recall, I believe. Ataran is going to move back slightly towards the wall in the direction of Hap, like just near the opening to the room with the pool.
You done?
Yep.
Okay. Surrounded. Thinking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be flustered if it has Dimension Door at will. It's just like, I want.
yeah.
Be prepared
It
to be
does.
flustered.
It does.
Alright. I'm curious. Does Dimension Door, does it have somatic components?
Dimension door.
Yeah, so it
Yeah,
has somatic
somatic and verbal.
components, which
Yeah.
which
But it
has the
can't be
manipulate
interrupted.
trait. Why not?
Well,
It is,
it can't be. You can't use attack of opportunity
why not?
because it's teleportation.
Hmm.
Page 637.
Teleportation does not usually trigger reactions based on movement. Okay. You know what? That makes sense. I give it to you.
I had it
I
written
will-
down, waiting for you to do this.
No, it's fine. I was thinking that originally because I know in first edition you couldn't do attacks of opportunity on teleportation effects. I just was wondering if that changed, and it looks like it hasn't. So thank you very much. I've learned an important lesson this very day.
Which is only funny because the last session we talked about this and you agreed with me. So
I mean, I don't know. That was a week ago.
So
I don't remember what
The
happened.
teleportation cancels out the somatic manipulation part.
Because it's that whole spell has that tag, right? So you apply that rule to it, as far as I'm concerned.
You can attack,
Basically,
but by the time your attack
yeah.
hits, it'll be gone.
It's right. It's like
Yeah,
you
you whiff.
attack and then you miss because like right before you even can connect, it just disappears.
That's
So-
fine. That makes sense. And that's probably
It
what
also
we'll do, 'cause-
allows. I mean, teleportation works both ways. I mean, if you get it,
Mhm.
it's really good. It's good for
Oh, yeah.
everybody.
It's great.
It
Teleportation's
just
one of my
seems that
favorite things.
lots of monsters have teleportation. That's all I'm
Mhm.
saying. All right, it's gonna do something. Who looks?
I mean,
the
that's
least-
good. If it did
who looks-
nothing, I'd be
Who
kinda
looks the
concerned.
least dangerous? Which one of you thinks they're the least dangerous? Alhara, Riley, or Darius? Well, Darius is like a mountain. So
I'm the
that
mountain.
here-
I'm the most dangerous.
So it's Alhara or Riley.
I mean, Alhara also thinks she's the most dangerous, and that her beefy brother ain't got nothing on her. So
Right? Alhara and Darius are PC characters, so if they're not the most dangerous, then something has gone horribly wrong.
Okay, so then it's going to go after the least dangerous, which is the dog. So it's
You
gonna
just wanted an excuse
claw-
to attack my dog again. That's
not
what it
it
really
at all.
is.
It's the cheapest, easiest one to attack because Alhara's dancing around. Darius is a mountain.
You're saying it's trying to take out the lowest one first. So there's less to worry
It
about.
rolled a 2. That's my
Yes.
third 2 in a
Against Riley. Stop attacking my dog.
row. Okay. Well, the good news is it then does a dimension door
yeah,
away.
we see it appear.
Nope, you do not see it appear.
What a chicken.
Uh,
It
All right.
disappeared. Where could it be?
Do you need line of sight with Dimension Door? Or is I'm thinking of a different one?
Not if it's 5th level.
Oh my gosh.
Alhara's thinking it probably retreated in for more reinforcements, but she's not ready to just bust open big doors. You know what? Never mind. We're gonna bust open some big doors. Why not? She's gonna boldly and throw caution to the wind, move up to the very large door to the east.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh boy.
As her first action, and her second action is to open this door.
I hope Alhara took a penalty to her intelligence.
I mean,
This is making Hap look reasonable. I actually did. I
I
expected a
have-
lot of things to happen. That was not one of them.
why? She thinks, okay, it probably teleported close by to get reinforcements to come and get us. So that's the closest door. Let's try it first. Her wisdom is a +0, okay? She doesn't make very smart life choices.
But her wisdom's not -1.
What? We're doing great. Are you kidding? We're destroying these encounters. We're doing amazing. All right. We're doing so good.
You were until you triggered severe.
We fought Seviers before.
You're half
We
damaged.
got a lot of spells, a lot of healing. I think we're good. I think we're going to be fine on this.
You actually might be okay. Because this actually is going to... This is fascinating.
I don't know where else it might have been. We didn't see where it went, and there's a big old door right there. It makes sense that it would be behind the big old door.
You're definitely making it interesting.
You're welcome.
Why are you killing us, Vanessa?
No,
Why are you
I
killing
had
us?
3 options, right? I had run up to the north corridor and see what's around that bend. There's also a door there, but it would have made sense to just run up and see what's down there, and if he hid over there, run outside and see if for some reason he decided to retreat out to where the basilisks were. But that doesn't have any tactical advantage. So there's run up to the hallway, which, okay, maybe, but there's this big old door right there. I can quickly see what's in there.
And this was
Worst
your third
case-
option?
Here's the thing. I have one more action left. If I look in there and don't like what I see, I can just close the door.
You know
and
what
be
your
like,
fourth
"Eh."
action? You know what your fourth action was? To parry. To parry. That way the casters can get in the middle of your little circle and be protected.
Huh?
Yeah, protecting the casters is definitely an option.
No, I know. You guys seem fine right now. We couldn't see where the thing went to, so I moved up. I opened the door. If we don't
We
like
can't
what's in
see
there,
where
I
it
close
is,
the door.
so the demon that teleports is not a threat to the casters because we can't see where it is.
It isn't this round. We don't see where it is. It might come back later healed, which will suck. But like, unless we can find it, we can't finish it off. So we might as well look for it.
I'm glad.
I still think this is the
didn't-
best idea.
This is why I didn't burn any spells. This is why
I didn't do any battle medicine yet.
I didn't use any focus points. This is why. Because Alhara's a loose cannon.
You're calling me a loose cannon?
You're a loose cannon.
I'm not a loose
I literally said no reason to take unnecessary risks and moved away. You said, just teleported away. Let's open the biggest boss fight doors.
I mean, I don't know that there's a biggest boss fight. It's just a big door. But I also
It's
think
always
that's the
a
most...
boss fight behind the big door. It's
but
always
it's the
a boss
most...
fight.
I
It's
think
the
the demon's family's behind this door, so
It's the most
its
logical
dad is
place.
there.
Yeah, it's the most logical place for it to be hiding, honestly. If it's anywhere in here, it's probably behind that door.
All right, look, patrons, Fizzleborp, AJ, which one of us is the loose cannon? Come on.
What the Hap?
You
Hap
shut
is.
your mouth,
Both of
Fizzleborp.
us.
Get out of here.
Absolutely. Hap is the biggest loose
Get
cannon.
ready to get
you make
booted
such
from the
random,
server.
random decisions sometimes. You're like, I'm going to do something random. I'm like, why in the hell are you doing this random thing? And you're like, I don't know, because Hap, random idea in my head. I'm like, holy crap.
All right, you know what? Let's have...
Lauren's chaos and your chaoticness is focused through Hap into just doing the most random thing.
Yeah, but there's always a method to my madness, is there not? Is there not?
Mm-hmm.
And
It
it's
depends
always...
on your definition of loose cannon. Like,
Oh,
are you
oh,
talking
yeah,
about making things worse in a fight, or doing a random thing that may or may not, like, take a gamble and work?
I would say making things worse is loose cannon.
I'm not
No,
making things worse.
Opening this door will make things worse.
This is
Not
making things worse.
necessarily.
This is loose. This
Look,
is loose artillery, is
we're
what
gonna
this
ha-
is.
We're gonna
That
have
you're
to
a
open
loose
it
howitzer.
eventually. We're gonna have to open it eventually. Right now, I still have panache. You still have regeneration, and we still have most of our spells. And
Yeah.
there's a very good chance that this thing escaped to go in there and heal or get whatever is in there prepared.
I
would
the
much
idea
rather
we're
interrupt
defining
it.
chaos. Hap's idea of chaos is that I've got some plan for everybody's benefit, but it's hard to tell because she's unpredictable. Your idea of chaos is let's go proc every fight.
Not every fight, just
nobody's
The
expecting
very
it.
next one. There's a door. There's gonna be something.
They're
inside
all
it.
the
Let's just
next
take-
one if that's the one that happens next.
I know, but what I'm saying
That's
is it's
how
right there next to
words
us.
work.
It is logical. It is logical that there might be a fight there because that is the giant door that leads right off the entrance. So
We don't
yeah,
know
there
where the
might be something
teleporting
in there.
demon is, so let's go
No,
into
we
new
don't.
areas
That is the closest place it could
right
be.
now.
You want to go check? What is the tactical advantage of going outside? There's like nothing out there. It
Here's
can't
the
get
tactical
friends.
advantage:
No, there's
is we
not.
give Darius 10 minutes to heal up himself and maybe some other folks who took in damage.
I don't want to give the almost dead demon 10 minutes to heal up. I would rather beat the crap out of it.
Well, there will be crap getting beaten very soon. I assure you.
Whatever's on the
are
other end
you-
of my stick.
Are you ready?
No, we're not, and we won't be.
Why not?
That's the problem.
So let me see. What do you do? Let's back up. Alhara runs over to the large door to the east, pushes it open.
Mm-hmm.
Bleeding encounters.
This is what I was getting. This is what I was getting on Gomez for doing, and now we're doing it. We are becoming the
would
agents of
expect
circus.
this from the other group, but not this one.
Maybe they're
You
rubbing
took
off
me. You
on
took me for a loop. You got me. You got me. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Good job.
Tactically, it makes the most sense.
Oh, it's gonna be. I'm happy
Tactically,
you
this
did
makes
it.
the least sense.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. The
We're
door
doing
opens.
fine. We're not even that hurt.
You're trained in rope lore, but you're acting like you're trained in warfare. Come on.
I got circus lore. Give me a
Oh,
break. This is a circus.
This is definitely a circus.
Oh, does that look
Oh,
bad?
no.
Are those
Does that
called
look
spine
bad?
snappers?
Oh,
Oh, spine
no.
snappers, Vanessa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Okay.
You opened up the door. Let's describe what you see. You might want to close that door, but
Close the door. How many actions do you have left?
You've been listening to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure, a Pathfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, always remember to use the head of Vecna.